Alright, I just want to make things abundantly clear. I am no hitman. I am not out to completely destroy your possibly favorite game of all time, especially if it's your favorite Dead Rising of all time. I just want you to know up front that this game pisses me off in more ways than one. But here we are doing it because, one, I just want to get it off the plate, and two, because there are legitimate good things about this game that I want to show people.
I can't believe we're actually doing this.
Buckle up, me bucko, because we're tackling Dead Rising 4.
Hang on. I need to have a little bit of a cry first.
I'll have that cry. This was exclusively for the Xbox One until it wasn't a year later, and then PS4 got it. And it got a whole bunch of fun stuff in Franck's big package. Now, I want you to take that innuendo, and I want you to, just kind of process that with the disc, because that's about the type of humor you're going to get through this entire experience. Because this game thinks it's hilarious.
Okay! Alright! Let's go. Oh, you got some DLC going on. Okay, that's cool. That's great.
We'll be looking at the DLC. Capcom Heroes is actually a free update that was added to Franck's big package. We're going to be looking at starting on episode 2.
Why was the bar for Capcom Heroes so long compared to the others?
Because it's actually the best piece of content this game has to offer, so they gotta make it big so you see it. This first episode is going to be the prologue and chapter 0. Let's just fucking get it over with.
Blackest Friday?
It's the hardest difficulty. Hey, look at that! Look at that, not Frenck!
It's not Frenck Waist! He doesn't look like him! He just looks like someone's dad!
Aren't zombies great? I mean, all they do is...
Oh, I've woken up in the void of vacuous humor and very subpar gameplay.
What the hell? I dreamt I was in a rushed-out sequel and... Oh, no!
Hey, dude, do you like memes?
Occasionally.
I'm gonna ask this very basic question. Okay, do you like Dead Rising memes?
Well, seeing as how when the first game came out, we kept quoting all of the fun things that some of the characters said, so I think, yeah, we like memes.
Well, there's your first one. It is one of the first subtitled lines in the game, is a line that Franck said after he met Jesse in a hallway. Because memes, they had to use that as the very first joke of the motherfucking game.
It's Frenck Waist. Remember that name because the whole world's gonna know it. 1 second.
You know, when I remember things from high school, I always remember it as I'm saying it in my 31-year-old voice.
This new Franck is in his 50s. According to Capcom Vancouver, he is older, wiser, and more snarkier.
One of those is true.
One of those is definitely true. That line, Frenck Waist, remember that name, because that's actually incorrect from the first game. It's actually the whole world's is going to know it in 3 days.
So didn't get it right!
So that's another inconsistency. That's lovely.
So one thing that immediately pisses me off is that the entire campaign was Franck's back. Franck's fucking back. He's back. Yeah, he's back. He back. But then they change everything about him, so he's not back.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get into this as the plot goes onward. Franck was not the big snarky memer he was. I mean, he had some sass, and that's what made him likable. And he was just a normal dude. He was going in for the scoop of a lifetime.
That's why he was so funny, because he was just a regular dude.
He was in way over his head, and that was the appeal.
Yes!
And as Dead Rising moved on, we got a little bit more sass. Chuck was just done with the world because he's a dad who has to protect his daughter, and I understand that. Nick Ramos was completely out of his element, but he knew how to defend himself. Bringing a character back and not knowing what made that character good is not a good sign.
The thing is, Frenck Waist has appeared in other spin-offs as, the real Frank. This guy was only in Dead Rising 4, that's it.
Yeah, you want to know the kind of sad part, and I only know this because I bought this piece of shit game along with another piece of shit game. The original voice actor came back for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and that game's hot trash.
I wonder what's more hot trash, though.
Infinite. This actually has some value to it, if you can believe that. In fact, it's so valuable, and I hate that people insult my new favorite game, Dead Rising 4. This game actually has a special hidey hole, I like to call it. I call it my safety pillar. So whenever you get scared, you can go into your safety pillar here, and you can hide from the zombies. It's great.
Oh, God. Here we go.
That's a good start. And this is your opening. A nightmare. And that's not me insulting the game. That's what this prologue is. It's a nightmare for Frank. Because when you come back as strong as this...
He never did this, though.
Can I go now?
And what do we have here?
Travis touchdown!
That's what I thought too, I'll be honest. Oh no, Frank dying? What? This is a nightmare. Don't say anything.
I couldn't tell if that was you or the cutscene.
That was me. If it ever sounds like I'm banging my head against the wall or just very violently hitting my desk, it's me.
So, it's clear this guy is not Frenck Waist. He is a doppelganger who has assumed his identity and is now living his life while Frank's off doing, spin-offs. He's too busy in Project Cross Zone and Marvel vs. Capcom and all these other cameos.
Okay, I want you to pay special attention to this opening cutscene here. This is where we get a good taste of his new personality.
You know, you should have been a tabloid journalist.
One joke after another. Whether they hit or miss, you just keep it going.
Oh no.
This isn't right. And, your plotline of thinking that the actual Frank is off doing other Capcom stuff, like he's participating in Super Ultra Dead Rising 3, yada yada yada, I would love that.
I love mini golf.
Yeah, listen.
This is not Frenck Waist, though.
I do believe my voice and how it sounded playing this on stream years ago when it first came out perfectly describes what I think of this game to this day, because I haven't played it since I beat it the year it came out. It's been 4 years since I played it.
Return to Willamette.
It'll be fine. You need to relax.
Yeah, she says before the screaming starts.
That's classic.
Oh,
Frenck Waist.
you won't be doing... I am stopping that right now, because you would lose all of your air if you did that for every single joke that did not land.
Not very well. Listen.
I am saving you, my friend.
Bags going in and out. Rumors of human trials, abandoned missile site. Come on, Frank. How can you say no to this?
So here's our
Frank.
our lovely new Frank, or Frank. I'll just call him Frank.
Please.
I'm gonna call him Frenck Waist.
That's good.
All right, when I'm driving.
Frank.
What?
Frank.
No.
Frenck.
Frank. You gotta have the trill on your tongue. Frank.
Frank.
Get out of the way. Get out.
Get out the way. You're not Frenck Waist.
We'll also get into the lovely. Ooh, that was a nice freeze frame of the gameplay while going into another cutscene. That's nice. We'll get into the fun part about how they brought Willamette back because, having a single survivor making goofy weapons in a zombie apocalypse wasn't a fountain of ideas, apparently. So, bring back the protagonist from the first game, bring back the location from the first one. It should have been a win-win.
This is my story now.
What?
You are here to learn.
Remember 2 minutes ago, this was my story.
You are here to watch and learn how a real investigative journalist does his shit in the field. Nothing but his
So what is he? Is he like a hard-ass journalist, or is he a snarky, funny guy?
source said
He is both, but he's also teaching others how to take photographs. He is a professor now.
I think he's both and neither.
stay cool. I'll take the pictures. We'll get the story and we'll get out.
Yeah, so this was a holiday game. It came out December 6th of 2016.
Okay?
Just in time for Christmas. And the game takes place during the winter, so it's perfect.
No.
Come on, just do it.
Fist bump me, memer. Hello, fellow children, how do you do?
I see.
Nyan Cat Raffle Lamau.
Okay, so Frank needs to be the hard-boiled kind of guy that he is, because, alright, he's 50 years old. He's older, he's wiser, but he shouldn't be snarkier. The snark should come from Vic over here.
Your contacts say how to get inside.
Yeah. There's a security card hidden in
Are you saying there's a bit of role reversal?
I'm saying that they put all of their character traits they wanted to put into Frank over here, and so nobody else gets any of them. I mean, imagine how much funnier if Vic did the whole fist bump thing. Say, come on, fist bump. He's like, nah, I don't want to. Ah, come on, just do it. He's, fine. That would land a little better, I'd say.
We need to have a charismatic, old dillygaff kind of guy. So let's rewrite Frank and make him the wisecracker.
Rewrite him? I thought he was back.
No, wait.
Come on.
Oh no.
Just slow down.
No, there's inconsistencies. Oh no.
Okay.
Alright, this game has 1,000,000,000 billion collectibles. Here's one that you can actually miss in the prologue. If you don't get it now, you are going to miss it for the rest of the game until you beat the game and unlock Chapter Select. So you can take pictures of the Dead Rising logo graffiti tag.
Wow.
Yep. Get 500 prestige points. And speaking of prestige points, instead of level 50, this game has 100 levels.
Oh, I guess that makes it better.
Yep.
Right.
Bigger numbers equals better game. You can crouch now. That's kind of neat.
So we can shoehorn a stealth element.
Hey, do you know, there were certain games that came out along the same time. It was the year of the camera, where you could take pictures in different ways. Or, you could also take selfies.
Jam those 2 fingers into his neck.
Killed him?
What? No, he's just sleeping.
That's not Frank. It's not Frank.
Woof. Ooh, that's a climbing animation if I ever saw one. Now, don't worry, dear viewer and aficionado on Dead Rising 4. I will get to the good stuff when they show up. But, I think we need to mark this momentous occasion. If you use the left stick, you can actually change Frank's expression.
Hey.
Oh, I think we found a winner. That's a good one. That's good.
I mean, they missed an opportunity to have T.J. Rotolo's lovely face.
I mean, that would help with the, Frank being back.
If it was T.J. Rotolo doing this goofy selfie stuff, I think we'd be more into it. But seeing as how this is a guy we don't know, it just feels like, hey, man, you want to take some selfies? Yeah, I'm going to get up over here. It's like, dude, get away from me. Who are you?
Can you just calm down a bit? Whatever's here, we're not leaving.
The interview that sours me on this game the most is the Kroby Cat video, where you get to hear the developers of this game talk about Dead
those
Rising
fucking shills.
as if they know the game. Motherfucker, I've Let's Played all 3 games. We took a deep, analytic look at what made these games good. And those focus group morons thought they knew my Frenck Waist. This is my boy! You can't tell me. You know my boy. I've been with him longer.
And what kinds of games have those focus group idiots worked on? A bunch of shitty sports games and Kinect games.
Alright, photography's back. That's cool. It's an easy way to get experience points, especially if you get a lot of zombies in at the same time. Or, sorry, we haven't met zombies yet. When you get a lot of individual targets in your photo, you can take them for massive points. Free experience.
I'm willing to put money down that at one point during the design phase, they thought about cutting photography.
Well, I mean, how could you take selfies?
But then they thought of selfies, and then, oh yeah, we should put it back in.
Now, what's a Dead Rising game without zombies? And, oh hey, look! The first enemy you kill isn't a zombie, but an actual human person, so now we should bring back zombies.
Yeah, the military don't usually show up until, like, the end game, or the third act.
Frenck! It's a zombie!
Wow!
Just punch a zombie to death. Why not?
Frenck, it's a zombie, no shit. Yeah, that's a joke, alright.
I think the best part is I said the no shit before Frenck did. Just like when I was playing this back.
I'm not sure I like the sound of that.
I think we need, like, more goofy sarcasm from Frenck. Be like, oh my, what zombie shows up, oh my god, what the hell is that? Oh, of course it's a zombie, and then he just clubs it with a fucking wrench.
He kind of wants to ham it up for his student, where he's just like, oh no, a zombie! What am I going to do?
Professor West, it's just a zombie, kill it, please. Get some real hey look, you laughed! A joke that landed! Wow! It's not hard!
Well, I think the strangest thing is, zombies have been a part of this world for years! And it should just be like old hat now. It should be like, oh hey, a bird, oh hey, a zombie. They should have the same amount of impact.
Actually, it should piss him off. It's like, a zombie? Are you kidding me? Fuck! What's happening here?
Well, it's like, this was dealt with ages ago. I think the timeline of this game is, what, 1 or 2 years after Los Perdidos? So, it should just be annoying by now. It's just like, damn it, zombies again?
By the way, these blood physics look terrible.
Yeah, welcome to the paint room, where we are going to paint the walls.
It looks like paint and cheap ketchup.
Yeah, so, there's a lot of missing textures, and I'm not gonna go, like, full madman when it comes to games not looking good. It's clear they didn't have a lot of time, so I'm not gonna harp on that too much.
Are you kidding me with this right now?
Inventory change. This is one change I despise, but also kinda like.
The fucking song right now, are you joking with that?
Oh, I told you, it's a Christmas game.
Of course it is.
It's a Christmas game. It takes place at Christmas, so we're gonna have Christmas carols during the pause screens.
I think I just figured out what's missing from these gore physics. Something that was present in Dead Rising 1, and 2, and 3. Chunks. You smash someone's head in with a sledgehammer, Dead Rising 1, oh my god, it looks like a fucking murder scene.
Yeah, there's a lot of textures that don't properly load when you kill zombies. There's not a lot of color added to the blood, so again, I'm not going to harp on this. Take a look at that texture that hasn't really loaded on these blue and green zombies.
I'm coming down.
But I want to talk about the inventory real quick, because this was controversial, to say the least.
Yeah.
Dead Rising 1 had a grand total of 12 boxes worth of inventory, where you could carry anything you could pick up unless it was too big for Franck's pockets. Dead Rising 2 made it so that combo weapons could be combined in your inventory, and, you could still collect food items or whatever. And again, if the items were too big, you couldn't fit them in Chuck's pockets. Dead Rising 3 went for the wheel, which, granted, that was still less inventory that you could hold, but it was still compact enough to where you could easily get to everything. Dead Rising 3 has 4 different inventories. One for ranged, one for throw, one for melee, and one for healing items.
But if it's for throw, isn't that ranged?
Nope, they're completely different. This means you can no longer throw anything you want to get rid of. You have to hold down on the D-pad, which is also how you use healing items. To access the different weapon wheels, you need to hold the direction on the D-pad that you want, left for throw, up for melee, right for ranged, in order to look at the fucking wheels, and that's also how you combine weapons. Now, that in total, I think you get like 8 spots per weapon wheel, so, and then your inventory for health gradually increases, so we're talking about 20 spaces for different weapons. That sounds amazing. But they're all tied to the D-pad!
So we're gonna have a case where, we're full on melee weapons. We've got, like, 2 spaces left open for, ranged weapons. So we find a wrench. Oh, can't pick that up!
Exactly!
We don't need all the
And thank God they tell you that you're full on the little taskbar. We'll see it in probably episode 2. But there's a little icon that shows up above your different segments saying, full. And since we can only carry 2 healing items, which fucking blows because a lot of these parts can get really hard, the difficulty spikes, by the way. Every now and again, you'll reach regular zombies and they'll start chipping your health down.
Spikes like the punch bowl at a high school party.
Yeah, and I've got a whole other bag of worms to open up when it comes to the difficulty, because it almost seems like when zombies are close to you, your health starts going down. That's strange.
Well, I notice we've got a clue scanning thing, which tells me it's trying to be like every other game released in the past 10 years. They've got no original ideas, it seems, so they have to just take ideas from every other game. That's the thing about focus group testing.
Bro, you haven't seen the half of it, man.
No, because I got to around this point and I stopped playing.
No change. Why am I looking?
I don't think you've even reached this far. It was literally 5 minutes.
We're perfecting it.
What the client is expecting. This is the type of project that requires...
Alright, so here's our intrigue. The government is dealing with zombies.
You'll be replaced.
Seriously, we're getting this government conspiracy shit. That's not until, like, the 3rd act or the end game. Not right off the fucking bat. Because you need to have some intrigue. Some mystery. Now there's no intrigue or mystery because, just the government doing crazy shit again.
They're experimenting on zombies. Imprisoning them.
Oh no, zombies are people too! No!
I mean,
you know, if they actually brought back Cure from Dead Rising 2, I think that would be like a funny little callback.
But just think. Dead Rising 1. Frank drops down into Willamette Mall because, weird shit's going on. Oh, crap, there's zombies. And your job is to figure out why. You don't have to figure out why. You could just get, snap some cool zombie photos and that'll be the end of that, and, good for you. Dead Rising 2... Or more like Dad Rising 2. I mean, yeah. You've got Katie's, thing to deal with, so you can probably not even give 2 shits about what happens in Fortune City, but you can try and find out what happened if you want. Dead Rising 3 also had a story.
It did. It had some semblance of a story, at least enough to keep you intrigued till the very end. It was.
Are there multiple endings?
For this one?
Yes.
No.
No!
No.
What the fuck do you mean, no?
At least to my knowledge. By the way, Spectrum Analyzer. So, you can't take selfies with the Spectrum Analyzer. You have to sit here and scan the thing you want to look at. And I think the best joke in the game is coming up. Hold on. Ah, damn it. We actually missed it. There was a "that's what she said" joke that completely passed us by. The humor is on point in this game. It is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the humor is on point, if the point is a hill.
Some people are willing to die on that pointed hill.
Well, they can die on that hill. They can line the hill with corpses, for all I care.
Okay, here we're gonna get another little dive into Frank's personality here. In the fact that he is a dickhead in the highest caliber. Because this is what 16-year-olds want to play as when they're playing their zombie killing spree. They want to play an asshole.
But it's rated M! How can 16-year-olds play it?
You know how parenting works in this day and age. If it'll keep their kid quiet, they'll buy them anything, including crap like this.
Maybe this would be better if we didn't have, you know, lure and purge, so he just sees buttons and go, what's this do? And he just, oh, well, what's this to do? Jeez, fuck.
Shit, Frank.
A barbecue joke, and Vic actually calls his ass out for being a douchebag.
That is unfair. I have photographed things and thought about things.
You don't actually care what's happening to these.
And the best part is, this incel can't even defend himself.
What we came for and get out of here, okay? Okay?
Wow.
What the hell? This is not how Frank acted. He would have, like, vomited upon seeing this shit.
Frank fried. Yeah, I love the smell of burning corpse, especially when I do it. That's the best part. Let's take a selfie with it, because I need to remember this for future viewings. Oh yeah, that's the face I want to see when I just Frank fried a zombie person.
An innocent zombie person, no less. See, this is why we can't have the government stuff early on, because horrible things are happening, and we're trying to be all jokey, funny about it. We can't do that!
I need pictures.
It's like being the guy that brings up a dead baby joke during a family gathering.
During a baby shower.
Big family, you think?
God, I could just imagine this Frank going to a baby shower and just asking people on their stance on abortion. He would be the type of dickhead to absolutely do that.
I have a funny idea for a gag we can do.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a page out of a notebook here, and I'm gonna write down a fake name that we have made for our imposter Frank. So this one is Frank with CK, and do we want waist as in trash or waist as in, you know, like your hips?
Let's do hips, because I feel if we throw him in the garbage too early, it'll really start to stink by episode 20.
So episode 1, his name is Frenck Waist.
You know what? That's a good ongoing thing. And at the end of the series, we'll go ahead and we'll do a tier list of the amazing names we've given this imposter.
Yeah, we'll rank them. Maybe we can find one. Maybe we can even ask the audience which one's their favorite.
Yes.
So Frenck Waist is for episode 1.
That's a good start. And you know what? I have another joke that we can do, but first we have a little bit of plot intrigue as Vic runs off to hear what all the screaming's about. Come back, student of mine.
Well, that's creepy.
Taking a picture.
Yeah, let's take a picture of the scared woman who's basically being tortured by the military. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff.
They're gonna be testing some kind of bio-weaponized version of the virus.
What are you doing?
No! Damn it!
Don't kill him, even though that's what I just did 10 minutes ago.
What happened to get the story and get out?
Well, it's because she didn't Frank fry it.
Stay calm, Vic. That's what I said. Stay fucking calm. Now you put us both in danger.
Also, because
What?
because this was also focus group, that means there's a lot more swearing because swearing is funny.
So if he kills zombies, it's okay, but if she takes one guy out, hey, you're gonna get us in trouble. Stay fucking calm. Stay fucking calm.
Now you see the inconsistencies that make me hate this game more.
They didn't think things through, and you can't just make a Dead Rising game willy-nilly like that. It takes time, it takes an artistic view. You gotta think about the gameplay, you gotta think about characterization.
Oh, hey, combo weapons are back. This is nice. It certainly is a blast from the past. By the way, I hope you like that these little videos, they still have the play button. You know, when you have a video player on your PC, they still have the little play button, which means they couldn't even record or crop the video past pressing the play button. Alright, so here's how combo weapons work. Go to the specific weapon wheel, find ingredient 1 in your 4 different item bars, and then bam, we got Blast from the Past, a sledgehammer with 3 grenades attached to it.
Oh, can't pick up a med cart, but I can pick up 2 more wrenches. I can carry 4 more guns, 4 more grenades, but med kit? No room in my pocket designated just for that.
I have become over-encumbered. Yeah, you can't even look at your healing item wheel. It doesn't exist. So, depending... And I think the messed up thing is all healing items heal different amounts. So if you can't see what is in your healing bar, you're just healing yourself with whatever you pick up. So there's no way to look at it. It makes no sense.
They couldn't even get their new inventory system right.
Well, I think the funnier thing about the inventory system is, I've already told you have to press down a direction on the D-pad to look at your different weapon wheels.
Right.
They give you the option to look at your different weapon wheels pressing the bumpers. The only reason I can think of that is because people would get too confused with the 3 different directions for the 3 fucking different weapon wheels, and decided, you know what, let's let people cycle through all of them by pressing the bumpers while in the weapon wheel they didn't fucking want.
But, by the way, calm down, Vic! Why'd you have to kill him?
As I just killed, what, 150 plus?
Middle-aged for this shit. Holy crap.
It's funny because he's middle-aged, get it?
Ha. Ha ha.
I'm gonna try not to do that kind of humor throughout the entire Let's Play, otherwise it would get really annoying. But I tell you what, brother, this game is really annoying. Okay, so...
Okay, so here's something positive.
Okay.
Smooth jazz in the menu.
Exactly, smooth Christmas carols in the menu, and there are tons of different abilities, way more than Dead Rising 3 to spend your skill points on. There is actually so much customization, it'll make your head spin. That is fine with an open world game like this. This is good shit. Also, this is amazing. They split up the different combo weapons into subcategories. Thank you.
That's nice.
That's what I needed, because in Dead Rising 3, it was just in a long list in the order you collected them. So you would have to cycle through the entire list to find that one combo weapon you didn't make yet.
I'm a little worried that we're gonna hate this game so much that it's gonna turn out to be, like, really good midway through.
Well, not the way I'm putting this series together, thank fucking Christ. Because they did do good with their free DLC update. Frenck's Big Package, no matter how stupid you think that name is, actually did good.
Good enough that I should go and pick it up right now?
Oh, fuck no. Don't touch this game. Just let me do it. Let me touch the stinky garbage. You can't even take a picture of that!
Why not?
It's too far away and the glass is too thick. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me take a picture through the grate. Maybe I can get some...
The glass is too thick?
Oh, hey, take a look at this. Right here. Nope! That is a separate area that you can't even take a picture of. Bullshit.
Because they didn't assign point values to the zombies in there. No.
Because that is technically a cutscene, and you can't take pictures of cutscenes.
Fuck you, Frenck.
Frenck Waist. But, hey, we got through the prologue and Chapter 0.
That's the game. Oh, shit.
8 shits in a row. By the way, plot intrigue, because Frenck Waist was shown in that area, he is now wanted across the country. There's a countrywide manhunt for this man.
But don't they know him? I mean, we all know Frenck Waist, right? So if he's there, trying to figure out what's going on, you think that maybe there's some kind of conspiracy because, wait a minute, whenever there's Frenck Waist, there's something bigger going on. Whatever.
Okay, here's the good stuff. This cutscene is one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen in any Dead Rising game. The music complements everything. It shows what happened shortly after Frenck escaped. And this also gives you our main plot of why Willamette all of a sudden became the site of another zombie outbreak. And lo and behold, it happened at Black Friday.
Oh, at least we got our commentary on American consumerism right there.
We even joked about this in Dead Rising 1, that Black Friday shoppers were the cause of zombieism. I love that transition. The bear breaking open turns into blood, and Willamette is gone.
Is that blood or a symbiote?
Oh man, if Frenck could turn into Venom, that'd be amazing. And Willamette has now died again.